What's up guys, it's Saturday, we're going to another car show. It happens to be my favourite car show of the year. It's the 16th annual old school Japanese car meet out in Albany. We go there every year, me and all the boys. It's so good. It's pretty much cars that are like early 90s, 80s cars. Sick turnout. You see some cars you never see normally at other car shows, so it's going to be awesome. We're waiting for the boys to turn up. We're going to roll in, check it out, and then later today we're going to the Rotationals meet as well. So 2 car shows in one day, so I'm going to bring you all the baddest cars, guys. So we just turned up and there's cars everywhere, parked up with the boys, absolutely everywhere, guys. This is probably the biggest meet we've had in ages. Been coming to this meet for probably, I don't know, good 12 of the 16 years. Go check out some of the rad cars. Check out this sick Torino notch and 1 ton of bags. I thought I'd seen this car before. Well, I have, but it's got different wheels and full bright interior in it now. That's rad. Super cool car. And the factory rear wing. Super cool. Here's a better look at that Torino notch. So rad, man. I've built a couple of notches, but they've all been Levins. Always wanted to do a facelift Torino front. That is so cool. Loving it, man. Nice work, dude. We've got another sick A86. This time a Levin hatch. Loving the wheels, man. One's more of a track build with a half cage. Very cool, man. This is what this meet's about. These cars you don't often see, but they often come out to this event, you know. You see them once a year sometimes. Don't see them out driving. So sick. Check out this sick DX wagon. Twin headlights, my favourite. Front lip. Someone's done a lot of work under the engine bay. Loving the paint, slammed on these wheels. So good, man. Super tidy and original Doc Turbo BFMR familiar. Man, growing up these were everywhere. You just don't see them anymore. And this was my favourite colour combo too, the two-tone. The factory twin wings on the back. 4-wheel drive, turbo. So good, man. So good. Got a sick FDRX7. Even better, we got a Mitsubishi VR4 Evo Zero. So this was the predecessor to Evolutions. It came with a few extra bits, the bonnet vents, different bumpers. So cool to see one this tidy, man. These cars were weapons back in the day, and to see them still rolling is awesome. And here we got the Homie Coleman's A86 Torino hatch. And this rad style next to it. Man, so many cool old school Japanese cars here. And a random new school car. We've got this cool street style R32, mixed match wheels. T1s and R33 GTRs. Man, I love R33 GTRs, you guys know this. I had been considering them for my 32, but I think I've moved on from that now. Got a new plan. Rad car, cool to see it out there. Next to it, we've got this stock as a rock GDST. Same colour as my one. This one looks like it's had some love. Super, super clean on the GDST wheels. Rad, man. Check out this S15 in red. Looks awesome in red. Looks like someone's painted out the headlights, which is pretty cool. It's got this huge wing on the back. Can't say I've ever seen that wing before, to be honest. It's pretty different. Tail lights, end caps. Cool car. Another sick ass Evo Zero, man, in white on tarmac. So rad. Got 4-banger. This runs a 4G63 iconic car. And then we got a Starlet race car. Like, I mean, full on race car with slicks stripped out. Wouldn't say this is road legal, but the dude's keen, drove it here, having a good time. Here's a look in the back of that Starlet.
I thought the exact same thing.
Relocated suspension, bars everywhere. Crazy, man. Sick cars everywhere. Here's a better look at how many cars are here. Check this Hilux out. It's so rad. It's got a little pit bike down there. Love the colour combo, man. This is so rad. Definitely something I have not seen out on the road before. So sick. Check this out. A couple of sick JZX 100 Mark IIs. It's the archives in silver. Ganadors. And this one here posing as a taxi. I love the two-tone, man. That works so well with the taxi look. Check this out. This is probably one of my favorite cars of any show I go to. How rad is this silly? Man, the turnout for this event is huge. Check it out. There's got to be at least 100 cars here, and they're all super solid, cool cars, man. We're going to wander around. We're going to check out some of the cool stuff. We're going to check out a couple of my friends' cars, talk to some of the homies, and just have a good time. Here we are, guys. Another Doc Turbo Familiar. I say another because you don't see them, so it's so cool to see multiple ones. This one a GTAE, the tarmac wheels. So cool to see these, man. Like I said before, you just don't see them anymore, man. These were absolutely everywhere when I was growing up. Spent a lot of my youth going skating and rolling around the country in a friend of mine's GTAE, very similar to this one, man. So cool to see them out there. And these sick GT4 Celica's in their rally livery, starting to see them a lot at events. Cars everywhere, man. Good variety of all sorts of stuff here. Check out this sick K Corolla, loving the two-tone, the old school work wheels, and a CA18 DET. You don't see many of them anymore, but that'd be a weapon in this light car, man. So rad. Super tidy R32 GTR, T37 super lap wheels, blue brides. I've been wanting to see this car. I saw it in a performance car a few months ago now, looking rad. Thought I'd have a better look at it. So cool, man. Love it. 32 sitting here, looking good. Gave it a big clean this morning. Came out well. It's a cool crown here. V12 power. Corollas, 323s, everything, man. Huge turnout. Such a good event. Oh, and even someone doing some skids. Ooh. Never good at a car meet, guys. Come on. A lot of us don't want to be in trouble by the police, so. Another one, man. Another Doc Turbo. Favorite color combo. One of my favorite sets of old school wheels. ROH Reflex. So cool, man. Check this sweet FD out, man. A friend of mine, Rob, rolled up with this homie from Hamilton in this. Midnight purple, white work wheels. So cool, man. I love it. Check out this VL Commodore Calais. Packing some RB goodness. These actually came out with RB engines. This one rocking an RB20. Check out the VB catch cams, that's so wicked. Man, these were everywhere growing up when I was young, and you just don't see them again now. As with this car, C33 Nissan Morale. Man, I had some of my best times in a C33. It was my road car, it was my drift car. Honestly, me and all the boys had a C33 at one point. Had these wheels at one point, friend rocked them on his C33. So good to see one out rolling again, man. Serious love. And here's my homie Phil's car, his newest creation, his V12 engine, and his custom cold intakes. It's also got a free-flowing exhaust now, and this car sounds like an F1 car when he revs it. It's so rad in this big pimp wagon that it is. A couple of sick FDRX7s. This one's got big aero. This one's relatively stock. Oh no, roof wing and a few other things. Cool to see people out there using them, man. Got an MR2 here. Don't see many of them either. Pretty damn cool. Look at these roof racks. That's different, man. Can't say I've seen that before. This one's got a black top 20 valve in the back with throttles and a filter. Cool car. After a bit of a cruise, park up with the boys, time for a beer. Very unbothered after that. Hard work driving in a car with no aircon on a day like today. You can hear the fan of the 32 cranking. It's hot out here, boys. Hot work. Well, second meet of the day, guys. We just rolled up at the Rotationals meet, and it is huge. Rolling with the homies and their families. This is a big event, man. Much bigger than I was expecting, so I can't wait to check some cool cars out. And after seeing all those Doc Turbos, it's cool to see a Mazda Familia GTX. This was the next model up, or the next shape up. Man, I love these cars, man. I wanted one so bad for my first car. Not many of them around because they had really glass-like gearboxes that didn't last long, but 1.8 turbo, they were beasts back in the day. This tidy R32 coupe with an inspect front bumper. Looks like he's put some side skirts up today. Rocking the GDR wing. Love it in the blue. Here's a better look at this midnight purple 3 R34 GDR. How it changes in the paint. It's amazing paint, man. So good to see in real life. Purple, green, gold. Such a nice car. Look at the purple there. So cool, man. Man, I'm loving this colour combo on this Evo 5. Look at the bronze wheels, how well it goes with the dark paint. So tough, man. Check out how slammed out this hefty is on airbags and monsters. Next to that gangster R34 GDR V-Spec. So. And a very low MX-5. Down here we've got a bunch of tough R34 GDRs. Yeah, I'm loving that silver colour. T37s in bronze. Factory wheels.
Daddy, always missing.
Then we got this awesome green GST that I saw at another car meet earlier. Cars everywhere, man. Let's take another look at this midnight purple R32's engine bay. So many details done so well. Here's a better look at that R32 GDR midnight purple. You know I've got love for this car, T37. Just lowered the car a bit now and looking really good. Look at the paint reflecting the sun, man. Look at all the crowd drawn for the engine bay. Such a good car, man. Attention to detail, next level. So nice work, dude. JZX 100 Mark II. I like the mismatched wheels, the SSR Hagel Strauss. I had some bad boy ones on my Mark II back in the day. They were 90 by 9.5 and 90 by 10.5 on the back. It was like max to the limit of what you could fit on these cars. Well guys, another huge meet here at Rotationals. Far out, so many cars, man. This is next level big. Fit 2 car shows in one day. Hung out with homies, we've gone for a cruise, we've had lunch. Man, what a sick day out, man. Car culture in New Zealand is huge. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you want to see more of this year. I'm going to do maybe another build. I'm going to work on the 32, the 110, do some more track stuff. We're going to do a real variety, but at the moment, car events is where it's at, man. Summertime in New Zealand is car culture, man. It's awesome. Guys, thanks for watching another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll keep the content coming.